Guys, what's up? It is Doug, and welcome to another edition of Spooky Villages. And today we have DJ Decay's Roller Rink Rave. That is a mouthful. Say that 5 times fast. Price of it is $209.99 from Michaels. This is a 2026 Michaels exclusive, and I got it for 30% off. So let's get into the box, and this is a big box. And getting into the box here, apologies for going handheld camera here, but this is just gigantic, and it's hard to fit it all in. This is the top of the box here. You can see me zooming out here. This is a big box, so you have that cardboard style that Lemax has had for last couple of years now. But here's the main box, and I just wanted to show this, everything here that's in it. So you take that off here. This is your general instructions here. General instructions for the magnetized pieces. I will talk about that here in a moment. I want to actually put it together. And then look at all these figurines here. And we've got these trees. It's nice. Ooh, it's so nice that these trees are separate. When this piece was announced and seeing how it was set up, I was afraid that these trees were permanently attached to the side, and that looked like a nightmare shipping scenario, frankly. In thinking that something like that, if these were permanently, if I can get it all in here, basically if it was permanently standing up, in the back there, that could easily break off. Thankfully, that is not the case. So what I'm going to do, I'll get a tripod out, and I will put this together here, and I'll show you what it looks like as it goes together. All right, so here's everything, guys. Just a quick note here. These all go on magnetically. On the bottom here, you can see that there's some powder or powder-like substance on the bottom of the figurines, and that is so, I'm assuming when they go around here and they move on the surface, so it's a little bit of lubrication. I'll show you here in a minute. It wipes off pretty easy. I've already tested that. But the trees here, they go on right here on the side, magnet-wise, pretty easy. And then you put these different figurines on where these little notes are. And that is so the magnets will pick everybody up. And when they move around here, it's a good way to denote where to put them. Because otherwise, it would be very confusing on where to put people, or to put the monsters, in this case, on there. So let's start putting them on there. And I've had one of the ice skating pieces that Lemax has done before, and I gotta say, at least that one has proven over the years to be pretty reliable mechanically. It's fun here, all these figurines. Okay, so they're all on here. Let's get some power to it. Here's your control, and I'm not going to turn the music on. I'll just turn them on first here. Okay, so here we go. You can see they're all moving around here. And, again, with that powder, I've seen people talking about this online, actually. Kelly from the Village Idiot, she's got one of these already, and she has it in her scene, and the scene looks great. And by the way, Kelly just started doing YouTube shorts, and she's got one of this that she put in her village. Make sure to go check her out. I'll put the link here below. It takes a village. It's nice to see her doing that. So anyways, from her and some other friends that have this piece already, I know Landon's got one. You can see that this residue from the powder on there, it goes on there. But I will show you in just a minute. I'll take them all off, and I'll show you that it does wipe off pretty easily. The thing is, with these ice skating pieces, typically, it might take a minute for the magnets to really move the pieces, and sometimes they can kind of come off a little bit, but normally they get picked back up, I should say. So just an FYI, if you are picking one of these up, that's kind of normal operation. Okay, so I'm going to turn the piece off and watch. I just turned it off. Now it's going to go back to home here. This is a piece that you don't want to just unplug, because you'll see here the magnets, and they should kind of go back to home, and that's what the whole point of when they have these little pieces on here, or the sorry, not pieces, the notes and things like that, to denote where to put pieces. You see they go right back there when it turns off. So again, this piece has to cycle down to get the magnets where they're supposed to be. So make sure that you do turn this off correctly. Don't just turn it off at like a power strip. quick note here, guys. Sorry, I'm having to do this with one hand here with the camera in the other. But if you use a microfiber towel and Windex, it'll clean this off really, really nicely. As you can see here, and I'll show you what it looks like here with them on it. And it's running here, guys, and see, look, you can see that, look how much more clean it looks right now. I also hit the bottom of the guys with a little of the towel and just a smidge of Windex on the towel to to wipe it off. Lit up, guys. This piece is a ton of fun. I mean, I'm actually shocked at how much I like this. It looked good in the promo videos and everything, but man, you can't appreciate how crazy the lighting is here until you actually see this thing in person. And right off the bat here, you have the DJ up here, and the DJ booth very much inspired by Michael Jackson from Thriller. But I love that neon sign, you know, above. This is a very 80s piece, and I also think 90s as well. But obviously, you have the Thriller, you know, connotation there. So of course, it's going to be themed to the 80s more so is what I lean to. But I love the colors that are on display here, and I love also the little details here of along basically along the wall or the rink sides. By the DJ booth, you have some little signs that are like little advertisements, and you have the Gnarly Gourd Pub and Grill Rad Monster Makeovers. There's a few more of them here. They're great, and the thing is, though, man, it would have been nice to see something like whenever I saw the the Gnarly Gourd Pub and Grill, I thought it would be fun if there was nods to past Lemax Spooky Town buildings. That would have been a great way to just kind of put that there with not much extra effort. But I still do like that there are little signs here. You know, it's fun like this, because if you've ever been to a skating rink before, which I have spent a ton of time in skating rinks as a kid, if you've ever been to one, they always have like local advertisements, right? They sell sponsorship to like local businesses. So you see this kind of thing all over the boards of a, or the walls even, of a real skating rink. So it's fun to see that here. I really like how Lemax has adapted the ice skating chassis to this, because this is, you know, this is fun. I actually think the ice skating, the pieces, there's some really good ones, but I gotta say, I really like the roller skating version of this and how well it actually translates to Spooky Town. So theming wise here, to me, even though these pieces are actually monstrous pieces, to me this very much looks like a, you know, like a party at a skating rink, right? It looks like people in costume. So to me, even though it's technically not like a realistic piece, it reminds me more of like a realistic piece. I mean, that's just how it is. But the lighting throughout, they have done such a wonderful job on this. It's just a lot of fun, and it's a real showpiece. And what's nice though too is the scale of the figurines here. It's pretty close to what the normal figurines would be. So you're not going to have an issue putting this somewhere. You can put it in a town section. You could put it, of course, it would work in an amusement park as well. But I think this would just go wonderful in a town. This would also really go with some of the retro-inspired pieces that Lemax is putting out recently, like the Monstarcade. You have the Nightmares video. You have the theater. Those pieces would all go very well with this because it's very 80s and 90s to me. And it'd be a really fun little display now. There's enough of these pieces, you could actually do a display, a small little vignette around that retro style. It's a lot of fun. And in talking about the soundtrack, which I will play the soundtrack at the end of this video here, I think they did a very, very nice job with the soundtrack on this. It's not licensed music, or it doesn't have any singing or anything like that, no vocals. It's just music, and I really like they went that route with it. It's a lot of fun. Lemax has done such a good job on the soundtracks in general this year, and this one has a good one. And going back to the DJ booth with those two trees on the side, I think those add a lot more to the piece. It would have been fun if it was just mainly the roller rink, but having the DJ booth with all those lights, and even the wall behind him is backlit, that really adds a lot to the piece. And I also appreciate that those trees that, you know, they're magnetized on the side, they also add extra light. There's just so much light that's coming off this piece. And if you've ever been into a skating rink, when the lights are going berserk like that, it really does a good job of replicating it. This piece is just a ton of fun. I really, really like the piece. All right, guys. Hey, let me know below, what do you guys think of this roller rink? You know, I really, really like it. And it's kind of funny that I'm surprised I like it so much, because I say it's funny because I like some of the ice skating rink pieces that Lemax has done over the years. And I don't know why. I guess I didn't think it would translate so well to Spooky Town maybe. But it looks wonderful. Great lighting, great sounds, just a ton of fun. So yeah, really curious to know what your thoughts are on it. And thank you guys so much for the support this season. I'm trying to get these reviews out. Hope you guys like the new adjusted format. I'm trying to up my game this year. It's a lot of fun to be talking about these pieces here and be into the season. So thanks as always for the support, guys. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. Thank you all to like and who subscribe to these videos. I really, really appreciate it. Here it is with the lights and sound.